BLOCKLORDS consider themselves a grand strategy game, but right now, months after the open beta, there are zero or close to zero strategy elements in BLOCKLORD. And this raises a few questions like, when are we seeing a real combat system in the game? How is it going to look like? Is it going to be in real time or is it going to be auto-resolved? Goatfather here and strategy lovers didn't come to BLOCKLORDS to raise chickens and milk cows. No, we actually came here to send our armies into the battlefield and storm castles and flank our opponents with cavalry and burn villages to the ground. That's why we came to BLOCKLORD. So now the question of the ages, when are we seeing a real combat system? And for that we'll have to go to the roadmap. So in 2023 Slay the Bear PvP battles, that already happened. Bear Slayer season, that's ongoing. Lord launch, that's ongoing as well. After that we're going to have Gathering of Legends, Dynasty system, Miniso tree, Brewery, Lord Chain technical specifications, and only after that we're going to have Ruler Wars and Rebellions, Stronghold battles, and Kingdom Wars. So I would say that the roadmap is a bit vague, and this kind of goes along with the way of the team of doing things in BLOCKLORDS, which is the way that it is done in Web 2, which is in secrecy and there's not that much communication with the community. So all of this kind of raises another question. How is the combat system going to be like? So I think that there are 4 different scenarios here. So one of them is the combat system is going to be auto-resolved, okay? The second one is it's going to be based on decisions like the ones that we have to take on adventures. The third one is squad control in real time, and the fourth is a mix of all of them. Let's break it down. So pretty much 5 months ago, the team released the open beta teaser where we actually see like 2 knights fighting each other in the world map. So I think that the 2 knights each represent an army, and this kinda is a sign that the combat system might be auto-resolved. Now, the second option is it's going to be based on decisions. So pretty much like how you have in adventures and you have to take decisions, and if the adventure is successful or not is going to depend on your decisions. Just like that, we might have a combat system where you send your army to storm a castle, and then you have to decide if you're gonna like storm it through the front gate, or if you're going to use ladders to climb over the walls, or if you're going to siege it with catapults. And your success, your odds of succeeding in that siege are going to depend on those decisions that you take. Now, the third and most probable scenario in my opinion is real-time strategy with squad control, and there are multiple things already indicating this. Like for example, the farm invasions. In farm invasions you already see some primordial strategy system where you can actually control your squads of villagers to defend your farm against invaders. Kinda seems that the team already built a primordial system that then they can develop and implement in another layer of the game. Now the second indicator is in the teaser that the team released 1 year ago. We can see that there's an ongoing farm invasion, and in this farm you can see squads moving together, okay, which might be an indicator that the player that is attacking here or defending has control over his squads in real time. Now, last but not least, if you actually come to the gameplay section of the website, you can see that there are some screenshots of the gameplay, and in one of those screenshots we can see the wild battle, and right here it kind of looks like the player has control over his cavalry, okay, in real time, and he can send his squad of cavalry to like attack his opponent. Now a fourth option is a mix of different combat systems. And why do I think that this might be a viable option? The reason is if you actually come to the rebellion section on the white paper, you can see that rebellions might span over several days or weeks, alright? And during this period, players can actually have an active participation and can engage in smaller PvE battles to weaken the opposing army. So this looks like there's going to be a rebellion leader to actually take decisions on a grand scale. So this is where the grand strategy element comes in. And then players who are participating in this rebellion can participate in skirmishes against the opposing armies to weaken the other opponent. And this is going to happen in real time. Guys, this is all speculation, and pretty much I do believe that right now players are playing the game mainly for 2 main reasons. One of them is for financial reasons because of the airdrops that are ongoing right now, and the second reason is not because how the game is at this moment, because BLOCKLORDS right now is a farming game, but because of the expectation of what the game is going to become in the future. That's a video for you guys. Let me know, what do you think? Which do you think is going to be the most probable combat system that we're going to have? Is it going to be in real time, or is BLOCKLORDS gonna stay as a grand strategy game and you're only going to be able to see things from an upper view? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the metaverse.